So the Necropolis League mechanic is really weird. Now, why do I say this? Because I see people and how they're responding to certain things, and like I mentioned probably a couple of videos back, we'll see how people respond to Necropolis being out, and people aren't enjoying it, saying that, you know, the reward to risk is not there, definitely. Just the fact of the graves themselves, like, if you misclick, you don't have a way to remove that corpse, and now you just kind of have to wait for a brick couple of corpses around there. Insane crafts from their first 64 corpses being basically one augment, because you just have to vendor items, because that's how crappy the crafting mechanic works. The league mechanic itself, when just browsing through certain things, you can see that you can have thousands% more chance for modifiers, and you're not getting them at all, and if they are there, they're like tier 9, even when buffing just a single thing to the max as you can with your corpses. It's very unrewarding in that case. Basically, also, like, the rares feel pointless to do. In a way, because technically it's just not good with the returns, because it tells you that it will give you a chance and a lot of you know, let's say tainted currency rewards when you're going to use an all flame, and it's proven here that I guess this guy was maybe unlucky, but a Reddit post right here says he's done a tier 14 map with 720% increased quantity plus tainted currency on something, and he has gotten exactly 0 currency that is tainted. Now, there's so many different things that this league mechanic has been proven to shown that it's quite underwhelming, is that it's only good in giving you a possible lucky chance of getting an upgrade for literally one of your first rares that you can get in the game. So I don't really know, and I'm thinking that GGG needs to make and implement some quality of life changes besides the base game, because those things are really good. And I have to admit, this league has been very fun regarding the changes that they made to the Atlas tree and everything around it with the scarabs and all of that. However, the league mechanic itself, I don't think is something that is engaging for most people. Collecting corpses is just tedious. You have no way of filtering ones that you don't need, or don't want, or don't care about because they're just crappy modifiers. There is no way of actually hiding the corpses, so items are sometimes bricked behind it, so you actually have to pick up a corpse, and then just handling the corpses inside of, you know, the cemetery itself is already quite difficult. There's no rejects to specifically search for, let's say, cold modifiers. You just have to constantly keep scrolling everywhere and looking for things. There's just so many different things that are not quality of life that are implemented to Necropolis as the league mechanic itself, meaning that it's just something that is not enjoyable to do at all. And it's just a lot of different things, and there's so many nice memes around it. Here's a clip of Tai Killer creating a ring where he had minus modifiers to those things, making it much scarcer, and actually getting those things and not getting those things that he really wanted buffed. So basically it was doing the exact opposite of what he wanted to do.
Sickest ring you've ever fucking seen. Watch this. What the fuck is that, dude? That's like the worst item I've ever seen. On the worst base. Did I not ask for it to have, like, increased life and life modifiers and, like, elemental Man, what the fuck is this, dude? It's T9, T9. T8, it doesn't even have a life or resist modifier. Man, what is that, dude? Watch, I'll take this ring right here, right? I'll take this ring. I'll use a scroll of wisdom. It's better than the item I just spent 10 minutes crafting! Oh my god!
People are also mentioning that literally ROG is already straight out better than this entire graveyard crafting system. So, this guy has, for example, spent 20 item level 83 corpses with 500% increases in perfect combinations of possible outcomes. Got the worst base, and straight, you know, he just wants to put in his own base item to start the craft, and that could have helped the mechanic. I think that's quite a cool idea because sometimes we can have a decent base item and we would like to upgrade it, and using a crafting mechanic that would kind of work like ROG, because with ROG you can literally start with a base item that you want to choose, like let's say, I don't know, a spine bow, and then you can just apply those modifiers to elemental damage, some critical strike chance. If, for example, for lightning arrow, I'm doing this for my build as an example, but there's so many different things. And also, it would be so good to like just deny those corpses, like I said, that you just don't want to pick up a corpse. And here's a image of that I want to show you. There's literally items behind corpses, and you have to pick up that corpse. Otherwise, you won't be able to pick up the item even if you zoom in, zoom out, and it requires a lot of tedious work for no reason. So basically, it looks like that there's so much more profitability and less tedious actions by just using essences, fossils, or literally scroll identity scrolls. Like chaos spamming is even better. Well, in this topic is really going around a lot, and I see and I look at these people, how they're reacting, and some people are maybe overreacting, but personally from my experience, I see that the Necropolis League mechanic is slightly underwhelming, and definitely needs some work. And I'm hoping that this might be a league where they do introduce a patch that will fix certain things. And I just hope that they implement something like that. So please do let me know. I just want this to be an open discussion. What I was doing right now was reading the opinions of other people and giving my slight insight from myself. So please let me know in the comment section below, what is your experience with the Necropolis League mechanic? And also make sure to join my Discord. We can talk about it right over there. So thanks for watching this video, and see you in the next one.